Spiritual awakening and its dark side that most people never talk about. Spirituality is about becoming more connected to the self and to all that is. It is completely beautiful and magical to experience the oneness and magic around you that a spiritual connection brings. The question is though, how do we get to that point? How do we become more spiritual, and what is the ride down that spiritual path really like? There is a dark side to spiritual awakenings, and to be frank, most of the time, it's messy. The road to uncovering your spiritual self is generally pretty bumpy, full of thick mud pits, and there are many roadblocks. I will not sit here and lie to you pretending that I am an enlightened guru with a perfect life. I will not tell you that spirituality is perfect and beautiful all the time. It's not. Spirituality becomes beautiful once you realize that the journey is what you make it. Once you accept yourself, others, and your experiences for who and what they are. Becoming more spiritual means that you have to be able to look at yourself, other people, and situations with little to no bias. Spirituality teaches us to love those who have hurt us the most. It teaches us to see the lessons in every wound before it can be healed. That doesn't quite paint a perfect picture of Zen vibes, does it? Isn't spirituality supposed to be calming and make you happier? A lot of people don't know this, but what usually triggers a spiritual awakening is a life-changing or traumatic event. These eventful seasons in our lives often send us into a spiral, sometimes upward, sometimes downward. We then start to look at life from a different perspective, and oftentimes this leads to a bit of a spiritual treasure hunt. We start seeking answers, knowing that there must be a reason for all that is happening. New sensations may show up, such as hearing, feeling, and seeing more. Finally, we begin to accept the idea that maybe there is more to this experience than what meets the eye. Again, we search for answers. When we start to awaken, we often feel entirely disconnected from those around us, as if we are peeling away from our old lives. It is a beautiful, confusing, and painful time all at once. What is actually happening is that our soul is waking up, and it's looking to unbury who we truly are. How can we unbury our authentic selves without unburying the aspects of ourselves that we dislike the most? How can we heal aspects of ourselves without first acknowledging the wounds? Waking up means looking at everything in and around you. You must look at yourself, your life, and those in your life. You have to stare deeply into the situations appearing before you. This is when the healing beings and the transformation starts. Spirit takes us on a journey when we are uncovering our spiritual side. It doesn't take us down this path to hurt or harm us, but instead to heal us and help us to become whole again. We have to remember that raising our vibration doesn't mean just living a positive life and thinking happy thoughts. Trying to think and act positively all the time takes a lot of work if you're still broken inside. You have to return to your authentic self in order to align your vibration with that of a truly spiritual experience. To return to your authentic self, you have to heal all of the wounds you wish not to see. The road to becoming more spiritual is a messy one. A bumpy one. One full of roadblocks. But the journey is beautiful and the landscape is breathtaking. Operator, if you like our article, give Conscious Reminder a thumbs up, and help us spread love light. Operator.